Yep, lady couldn't have said it better myself. He really does need to get his act together. Shulk agrees. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. In the last episode, the lovely Fiora delivered food to Shulk, and overall, we did good stuff. But at the end of it, Ryan has his mission to go up to Tephra Cave, and this episode, we are gonna be preparing, because if we're gonna have like a mission like that, we're gonna need to do a bit of training, especially after Ryan's great performance on that one.
Yeah.
Let's not even mix words. So here we are now in residential district, and yes, and before you ask, Ryan did take all night to get removed from that stone, but he did it. He did it eventually. Anyway, lady, how are you doing? Who's waving at someone in the window? Who is in there?
Or cleaning it with her hands.
Not hygienic, but hey, what do you got?
Well, I used to see this bug around all the time, but it's gone now. I would like to see it again. Could you catch it for me?
Will do.
Really? Thank you so much. You never know unless you ask.
Yep, and this is going to be the entire episode. We will be doing some important stuff and introducing a few new mechanics. But until then, let's help out our fellow colonyman.
Well,
and these are just generic quests in which we just fight monsters, and not to mention also just take. How did you? If you learned how to jump just then, how can you couldn't?
well, at least we know he alley-oops in this.
I digress, Ryan. You silly. Ryan, you're making a mockery of me. Stop it.
Well, at least it's nice to know that even the AIs have their jumping sounds.
Indeed. But now let's chat to more people.
Who's there? Hey there, young'un. Care to lend an ear to the oldest person in Colony 9?
Could you go into more detail?
It's the same old problem, you know what I'm on about. My back's playing up again. I suppose you know what I need? Bring me some medical brog oil. That stuff works on a tree on my whole back. Look, fit in it.
I can't turn around to talk and see Ryan. Basically, some characters have unique dialogue for various side quests. We'll go over the ones which we know of, but until then, you can just enjoy it. There's nothing really to them. It's just a nice bit of flavor text. You exercise every day, don't you?
I just enjoy the pain and fake a smile like I'm hunky-dory. Please help an old man get back on his feet, won't you?
And seems like he needs the brog oil.
Lovely.
Indeed.
I need to be even stronger.
That show gets level up and learned a new art. We're not going to go over the arts quite yet. We're going to wait until we get into the big business. But for now, let's talk to another Nuppon.
Oh, yes, no.
The yes Nuppon, our favorite Nuppon of this series. Now, one glaring omission that I am going to say right off the bat, how you accept side quests. In the original, you could tilt the camera. You can't in this, which is, I think it's a glaring issue. I hope they fix that. And seems like you are looking for a shiny treasure. But don't worry, we'll get right on that. And in case anyone knows, if you want to zoom in around the camera, simply left trigger, and then zoom out with the right thumbstick.
It's quite sensitive.
Oh yeah, very helpful. I apologize for anyone who suffers
motion sickness.
Thank you very much. I almost forgot about that. And seems like we have a collectible right there. So you know what? For the first time in a JRPG, platforming that works. Meanwhile, Shulk goes for an aerial squat.
I think Ryan fell in the water. Well, I heard a splash at the least.
He's fine. He's just doing his Ryan thing. Again, the AI is very weird.
Yeah.
But hey, at least now you know. This game does have good platforming. Trust me, it's gonna be the only time which you say it's in this game.
got any ideas for some cool graffiti? Wait, don't answer that. I'm gonna get in trouble with Mom again if I don't behave myself. Don't tell Mom you saw me out here doing this. Please. She's the broad-looking one, always nothing outside her house. Oh no, I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that too, ain't I?
No, you ain't. Not yet. Because you're just doing nothing with your hands. Lucas, what about you?
What the hell was Ryan doing?
Checking his boot. See what a man can say.
I'm gonna have lots of fun playing again today. That's a kid's job, right?
Yeah, kid, it's good, except nowadays that's a no-no, but we're not gonna get into that. Another interesting aspect about this game is that if you talk to certain NPCs, it will start a domino effect. You get to know someone, you get to know someone else. Nira, what's up?
Me? Nira want a friend. Not many nobody call me, so Nira has no friends to play with.
You are the lonely one.
Thank you. There's a homeboy called Lucas. Nira want to be friends with him.
Can't you make friends yourself?
No, Nira too scared too.
I'm trying to encourage you, kid. Never mind, guess we can help.
Oh, Nira were a little bit too afraid to give it to himself. Please, can you take it from me?
It's little one, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So again, luckily though, we know exactly where those kids are, so we can do just that. Kid, there's another boy who wants a job of having fun.
What do you want?
A letter from who? Ron, what are you doing in the background?
That's what I was noticing earlier. He's like stumbled or something.
All right, Ron, you wait on you.
I'll read now. Tell Nunu I'm friends with him. I always wanted a nub on friends. This would be really fun.
I wish it was that easy in real life.
Indeed. Although to be fair, nowadays not so easy. You, Nira, despite you happy-looking up-on face, I know you're hurting.
Me? Lucas read Nira's letter. Oh, Lucas, such a nice boy to agree to be Nira's friend.
I'm glad everything worked out. Beep boop beep. And with that, another quest in the bag. Rewards and got a block order. Very, very nice. We'll take that. Another weapon for Ryan. And as such, we have changed another aspect of the colony. Now these three are your friends. You know what? It just warms your heart when you make people be friends.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, no. Going forward. There's something here, isn't there? I guess it's you.
Maybe you can help. Do you know what way I can get my son to like studying? It's terrible. He spends all his time playing and never studies. It won't be long before he's falling behind at school. I know. How about using sweets as a reward? That should work. He just needs an incentive. Do you think you could bring me some black nectar for me?
Almost. That should do the trick. It's something to aim for. It's important to aim for something.
Well, if you think it'll work, you know about studying.
Indeed.
I need 2 lots of black nectar to make some sweets. Hurry back!
Alright. I guess now we're just doing all that jazz, and there's something here that's bugging me.
Is it underneath? I highly doubt it.
This is another... I'm not sorry, that was as seamless as a Rubik's Cube. This is something which you can do. You can trade with NPCs for various items that you do. This can come in handy a great deal. Unfortunately, you have nothing at the moment, but just because that's true, it doesn't mean that she is completely useless. The more advancement you make in story and other things, they'll get more stuff.
Oh, it's a collectible you need.
That is going to weird us out and not go into life. We get a rainbow that's corona for one of our collection missions, and so for now, what we are just going to do is we're going to go around and just look for various things that we need until we come to another important aspect about this game.
The water looks and sounds nice.
Indeed. Joke, I don't know what the problem is in Honosaur, mate. It's already rusted. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy on the goddamn internet. So now, going onwards, I want to talk more in detail about the changes of visuals that the Definitive Edition has made. Basically, the expressions and graphics have been improved twofold.
Yep.
Yeah. Essentially, characters are much more expressive, as well as making elements of the game much more impactful. I mean, I can't tell you the cocky smirks of Dumban and Fiora.
Yeah.
Ah, so good. This game has improved a great deal. It skipped a generation for the Wii U, although it got released in various formats in a 3DS. But they've never been able to improve on the grandeur that this has.
The 3DS tried, but it's a 3DS. It couldn't do as much as it wanted to.
What the 3DS focus on mostly is just the lighting engine and probably the AIs. And now that we're here, we see a Crabble. It has an icon. We have an icon. It goes hand in hand. Let's murder. And now we get into Shulk's new art. First off, he has stream or slit edge. Basically, it attacks more from the side, and also does an added effect in which I get to in a little bit. But first of all, that's like where that's in the hole. So why stop there?
I'm trying, man.
Not good enough.
Yeah.
I just want to interrupt the cut for a second because I think bar none, this might be one of my most favorite generic quests in this entire game.
Hello.
I've lost something really important. My wedding ring. It's so small, you know. I've looked all over, but I can't find it anywhere. You know, it's so small. It's easy to lose. Can you help me out? Luckily, we already have one. In case you don't know, it's behind Dumban's house. I really don't want my wife to have a go at me. I'm counting on you.
Since it's behind Dunban's house, it makes you wonder what the hell he was doing around there.
It's good thing Dumban isn't there already. You'd be dead good, good sir.
Oh, that's interesting. It uses the poison sound effect for fall damage.
Yep, you take fall damage in this game, and it is deadly if you do too much. What's not enough though is we got what she needed.
How did you get that to open?
X. Wait, X or Y? It's Y. I know my alphabet.
I can never... The hell is that?
Hmm?
Those armor, they just glitched over to the right.
Did they?
Yeah.
Dude, are they okay? They have good sleep at night, but they're snoring so loud. Me sleep, no good. They sleep good. Me bang head against wall. Also, we get to see just a walking sword out for a stroll.
Yeah.
That's kind of a weird omission. Seems like we're right inside Shulk. Man, what a view. And behind at the corner, we get that key that the woman needed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's official. We found the key she lost. Speaking of losing something, dude, your mom wanted to give you biscuits.
Hello.
What's up? Do you need to see me for something? Are those Grandma's biscuits?
She really shouldn't have gone to that torture. Well,
Thanks for bringing them to her. Please thank Grandma for me as well. We will in the morning, but now we got night chores to do. I hate these sound effects. I don't know why, but just in games, that's one of the most satisfying sound effects to listen to. It's generic, but still, love it.
Who's this?
That little stamp is kind of satisfying.
Indeed. Want to see it again?
That's what I'm talking about. Ha! 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 Ha!
That's what I thought, Ryan.
It's official. We've lost Ryan.
Oh.
And to pick up the cut one more time, a lot of people warned us that monsters were extra hard at night. Guess what? They are. Most of the time, enemies are going to be a lot stronger. When it go nice, so take caution, and also just bring sure that you bring a lug head like Ryan.
And be careful if you're a single Fiora.
Indeed.
We win! Let's not lose our heads, though. Ha!
Oh, it's a cute little frog. It says so because it's in the name. You must die. And while we're doing that, this gives us a chance to try out one of Shulk's newest arts. First of all, I'll do Slit Edge just so you can get at the effect of physical defense down. That means that physical defense is, well, down.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell that. And also, Shulk's new art is Stream Edge. Normally that would have broken him.
But he was resistant.
Indeed, that is something that this game has in spades, but oh well. I'm just about to murder that thing,
It's over.
but oh well.
I'm here. No? Anyone?
And what do you know? We need to kill another cute Brog in order to help an old man. Do you know what? Let's do it. And get another chance to talk about an enemy seeing us before we see it. If you look at the enemy icon on the top right at that bar, it looks like an eye. Basically, if you step in front of that enemy, it will see you and it will initiate the attack, and you are placed on the back foot. Now, another aspect about Ryan that we really didn't get much of a chance to explain is that he is the tank role. He dishes out hard hits and he deals with the aggro, except his drawbacks are speed and, dare I say, sometimes accuracy. So be warned. And hey, what do you know? We got everything we need for the old man. It's too bad that he is asleep right now.
And I already am not liking how lucky we're getting in this.
Indeed. Oh well. I feel like just for one more aspect of this game we need to explain. Obviously, you see the arrows that are pointing towards Ryan right now in a odd place. That just shows if an enemy is off screen, of course it points to it. And
That's helpful.
Indeed. And finally, just for one last thing about combat, you see the arts and how they're all set up and ready to go. If you go around the right area, you'll notice backslash, it works well at the back, and there's a little exclamation point that's saying this is a better incentive for you to see, like, look, any bonus effects. You can take advantage of them in this particular spot. Another thing about combat, which I'm glad eventually came around, is if a character gets a crucial hit, basically a quick time event will occur, and if you manage to hit it, that improves the character's morale and and ergo their stats. And yeah, just like that. Daytime hits, the enemies immediately respawn according to the daytime. So no longer spawning, no longer waiting for models to come in. The change is as clear as night and day. And also, one thing to mention is that each enemy also has their own set of attacks. So it's not just us who has these fancy schmancy attack powers. One final note to make is that status effects are plentiful in this game, both good and bad. I was going to explain it there, but this crowd will just die before I could say anything. What an inconsiderate guy. First of all, though, I'll show it. If I want to say start off with my town art, in which I definitely do, let's see the results. You can tell right now, on the top left, he's broken. And Ryan has now inflicted topple. That is another town art. Well, I say town art. It's more like an art that Ryan has. Ryan has, in which can inflict different stats. Essentially, it just delays their turn for a little bit. And there's another step onwards from that, but I'll take that on in due time. Anyway, on with the rest of the murderous killing.
Which Dunban is watching and smiling from his window.
Defenders of the colony, I approve the senseless murder. Here we have the anti-air batteries and our first encounter of Flammies. Basically quick glass cannons. I don't have much to say except we need you dead, we need your eggs. Either way, it results in you dying. Oh god, this game. If there is one thing that I can say about this, is that some of its lines are so quotable. Some are, dare I say, memes. Anyway,
like that.
Indeed. But now, as we've seen, we attacked one enemy, but another joined in the fight. If you look at the top right icon of their bar, there are a few dots in there. Essentially, it is a kindred system in which if you attack one of a species, if they're nearby, others are going to come around and make your day less ideal.
Good job, everyone. Who else wants some?
And here we have Skeeters. Nothing much to say except they're like Flammies, except with even less defense. Think of them as just a Goomba compared to a Koopa.
We're just swatting bugs, basically.
Indeed.
Alright, you've been protecting me since I can remember, mate. Hey, don't sweat it. Before you know it, you'll be the one watching my back. Right, I won't let you down.
Ah, it's so cute. Each character does have exclusive battle dialogue depending on the combination. Ryan Shook, that was simply one of them. Now, here's something that I will say outright. This is akin to a Ubisoft map. It's a goddamn mess with all of these goddamn exclamation marks. They're less than ideal, let's put it that way. But with this one done, you get that giant hornet that woman was weirdly wanting.
Yeah.
And we get another instance of an enemy. This is another kindred enemy in terms of a Piranix. If you attack, the others come running. This enemy type, I guess you could say the same thing as a Skeeter or a Flammy, just absolute glass cannons, but these guys can be absolute murder in packs, so be warned about that. Also, that is a status element just then, which is just demonstrated in a way of a goddamn punching bag.
I'm right next. Bring it on.
Now, I'm running low on health straight up. So, what I can do, use light heal. And I can select who I want to heal I want to heal up. Apart from that, Francis, all down, and we took the meat right from the bone. And also a scale, I guess, you know, but that's nothing too bad.
Fish meat.
Fish meat is good meat. But now, let us take down one other creature. Lastly is an Armu. These guys, if you couldn't tell, they are slow tanks. They hit hard and they have high freaking defense. And of course, levels be warned, but thankfully, they're not a kindred system. So, be thankful for that. Now Ryan, if you could just do your job and just take all the aggro like a good Ryan lad, it'll be nice. It'll be nice. Never mind, Ryan. Don't do your job. Anyway, I was hoping that he would break the armor again. Ryan. Thank you very much. In fact, he did that just in time before an attack hit. I'm going to be very careful with Shulk right now because he's running low on health, but it shouldn't be too bad because that's what Ryan is for. Hey! Hey, buddy! The hell? For the hell are you going? Some monsters at some point will try and run away like he just did. And apparently he's immune to locking. Okay, that was weird. Buddy, I said die. So can you just please die?
Yeah.
He was praying for mercy. That's why we had to kill him.
We couldn't let him run again.
Nope. I got a few more things to take care of, but that's the enemy layout. So we'll right back after we've got what we need. Thank God. Now a little bit of the detail there. Even though it's a small one chest, you do get the odd chance of getting the rare material. So even if you don't get a silver chest, all is not lost, my good friends. Lady, before you go indoors, biscuits are dealt with.
You took my biscuits to Jirok? He's a good boy, so sweet.
Yay!
I very much like Jirok to win. You're on his side, aren't you?
We're on the sides of everyone wanting to be friends.
She gave us swimming sandals.
Well, sandals are not what we need going forward, but hey, we'll take it as it comes. Meanwhile, Shulk Boy just gonna jump over the fence because Shulk gives no craps. Not at all. No need to sit down, boy. We gotta oil you up, old man. You.
Oh, you bought the oil. You youngins ain't that bad.
Yay.
Well, back's feeling much better. I'm fit as a fiddle again. Yay, doggy. Don't know why I said that like this, but hey, he gave us light shoes and a much needed level up to boost. Now, we do have one final thing on the agenda today. We've trained a bit. We've done a few good deeds, and we figured out how everyone works. Well, more or less Shulk. So you know what? I think I'm going to change the party around, and I don't want Ryan in the party. For elements you'll see in a bit. But for now, just bear with me for a second. I want to go back to the beginning of Colony 9 because we have some stuff to do. Some special stuff. Dare I say, unique. There's one challenge, or one side quest we haven't done. We want to save the best for last, and I do mean the best. And what do you mean? The best enemy? To what we've seen, yes. The best environment? Well, this place ain't too bad, not too shabby. What I'll say right now is unique monsters. These guys are pretty much mid-bosses, or just big bad guys in which you can beat down for various rewards, items, or anything else. But not just that, dude. Sit back, relax, and listen to what I think is one of the best
soundtracks of all time.
It's crashing time! Everyone, do your best! Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, right? Ha! Alright, I'm feeling it. Eat this! I'm powering up. Rock on me! Split edge! Eat this! Now it's right time. Come on! Right heel! Split edge! Rock on me! Backslash! Come on! Alright, I'm feeling it. Eat this! I'm powering up. We can definitely do this. Suck on this. Split it! Go down! Now it's right time. Backslash! Split it! Bring it on! Right, you're a lifesaver. Yeah! Show! Yeah, that's it! Everyone, let's go! Understood. Now it's right time.
Have you ever seen such a badass soundtrack, good sir? I don't think I have in my life. This is You Will Know Our Name exclusively for unique monsters. The reason why I picked Ryan was because this guy hits hard, and I think Shulk is a bit too fragile to take on that alone. But not just that. It gets the gold chest, which is the be-all end-all of monster drops, and with it you get the rarest item a monster can drop, a crystal, which we'll get to in a little bit, and various weapons, especially with one of them like that. That is going to be very useful for one named Ryan. In case you're wondering, the icons that are highlighted on the left side with characters, that's who they are used for. Unfortunately, we have one for Fiora, but we're not in her good graces right now. But hopefully that can change as Ron is feeling pretty pumped up and ready to go.
He was doing what Jarok was doing.
Oh yeah, man, I learn from the best, and I mean myself. So with that, guys, with combat pretty much explained and all ready to go, again, we will get into Ryan. I just wanted to foolproof and listen to the music. And I think we're ready to take on Tephra Cave and our duties and hopefully make it up to Fiora and bring back Shulk safe. It's a stepping stone, Ryan. You started off by not being able to get out Level 1 initially, and now you're all set and ready to go. Hopefully. Maybe. Fat chance. But hey guys, we'll see you in next episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this episode, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, well then you can go the same place as that unique monster went. Go down with epic music! Or, if you want to subscribe to see more content like this, then be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time, where hopefully Fiora is still not mad at us. One can hope.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh well. We'll see you next time, guys.